Hey everybody, thanks for logging on, tuning in, and I just wanted to talk about a watch I got in the mail today. I've been getting a lot of watches lately, and I've been really into German watches, and this is a watch from a German brand that I like a lot named Archimede. This is the Pilot Chronograph, the newer version. A couple of weeks ago I did a video of the older version of the watch, and this is the latest version of the Pilot Chronograph. Let me show you the box that the watch comes in first, and just a really simple black box, and it's got the pillow and everything inside, but you can see the Archimedes symbol, the A for anarchy, no, I mean Archimedes. You can see it on the crown here, and let me just tell you a little bit about this watch. Unlike the other Pilot Chronograph, the one that Archimedes made previously, this has a different dial arrangement. As you can see, this has a 3-6-9 arrangement of the compacts, or of the of the chronograph dials. The other watch has a more typical arrangement that you see in Valjoux 7750 movements, and that is a 12-9-6 arrangement. Both watches have a small date at 6 o'clock. And believe it or not, both watches have the same movement. These are both Valjoux 7750 movements that Archimedes used, but there's a special module overlaid on this one to allow it to have this this more typical, I guess, maybe more aesthetically pleasing 3-6-9 arrangement. The watch is 42 millimeters in diameter, so just like the other watch, and it's pretty thick, probably about 13-14 millimeters thick. It's got a nice big crown like these Archimedes watches do, and it has a display back. You can see that there. Has a nice engraved rotor. You can see the Archimedes A there, and a lightly decorated but not displeasing Valjoux 7750 movement. 20 millimeter lug width, so lots of different straps or options. 18 millimeters at the buckle. Here, this is an aftermarket. Now, let me see here. This is an aftermarket strap, but the strap that the watch comes in is like this. Kind of a cool, old school pilot style watch. It's got pilot style strap. It's got some rivets here, nice and thick, but a little too long for me. And as you know, I'm a big fan of changing out straps. Anyway, let's see what this watch looks like on the wrist, and we'll talk a little bit more about it. Let me take this off. This is my another German watch, the Sins 556i. I recently did a video on this watch, so check that out. A really cool watch. So I'm going to put that there, and then let's put this thing on and see kind of what it looks like here. So, and there it is, kind of on the wrist. I love chronographs. Of all the complications that I like in watches, that is by far my favorite. Not just aesthetically, but it's a useful complication. Timing, small things is always useful, especially depending upon the kind of work you do. And this is a really easy chronograph to use. It doesn't have any screw down, pushers, so you can just easily push it. It's got a nice feel to the pushers there, and it got a nice smooth action. I really like the way Archimedes integrates the date with this watch. It's unobtrusive, and it disappears when you don't want it to be there, but it's always present. And for someone like me, I have to have the date on a watch, especially a watch that I'll wear to work. And I like the way that the date dial is the same color as the watch dial, so both are black, and just like I said, just a nice font and an easy to read date, but the one that doesn't get in the way. The watch, I love. It wears very easily, even on a smaller wrist, and the fact that it has 20 millimeter lug widths means that you can all kinds of straps are gonna fit the watch. I wish the watch had drilled lugs. That would make strap changes easy, but it's not hard. You just get some basic tools, and you can easily switch out straps. And 42 millimeters is a great size. I mean, it's not too big. It's not too small. It's something that a lot of people can wear, and the watch is thick. It wears thick. It doesn't wear too wide though. And, it should wear thick. Pilots' watches, are supposed to be legible at a glance, and this one does a really good job of being just instantly legible. Anyway, this was just a quick review of the new Archimede Pilot Chronograph. Compared to the older version, I much prefer the newer one. I like the 369 dial layout. Not that there's anything wrong with a typical Valjoux 7750 dial layout. It's just that this version is more aesthetically pleasing, and I like the way that the Archimede branding is at 12 o'clock, so it's more centered as opposed to right here at at 3 o'clock. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this quick look at a nice new watch I got. This is the Archimede Pilot Chronograph, the newest version, and a watch that I would highly recommend. How much does it go for? Around $2,000 actually, so it's not a cheap watch. It can be had for less on the secondary market, but not, it's still a little bit expensive, maybe $1,100, $1,200, $1,300, $1,400 on the secondary market. A bracelet is also an option, and Archimede do make a really nice bracelet. The other one I have is on a bracelet, and I think if you can get it at a good price on the secondary market, $1,500, $1,400, I think it's a lot of watch for the money. It's a chronograph from a respected brand. It's very well made. It offers you a lot of the same style, a lot of the same cachet that some IWC chronographs offer without that really high price. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and look forward to making some more content. Take care. Thanks. Bye.